Yo, what's up, Bear Legion friends? It is finally here, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I'm excited to play this game for you guys and hop on into it. No, you know what? Let's just start it now. Why not? So we as developers always striving to improve our work. By doing so, you need information. So they said they wanted me to send data information to them. I guess I'll accept that. You know what not? So we're going to be doing, of course, the main story. You got the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of the ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodlines of Von Valentius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and without countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring, brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of the shattered protectorate and forge a new path for Von Valentius dynasty, currently finding itself in the vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths of terrifyingly powerful, ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Cronus Expanse, or Coronis Expanse. Alright, so difficulty. So this is my first playthrough. I'll try at least a little bit of daring. I mean, I'm okay. Like, I'm not too well known within the Rogue Trader, system, but daring is not too bad. I mean, daring is like what this. You got easy mode, you got normal, and you got like normal, hard. Then you got hard, then you got unfair. So yeah, we'll go daring. I think I'll be fine with me. Using difficult for players not familiar with Rogue Trader. Since it's an invitations game, fine. We'll learn as we go. All right, so you either can create a custom character or choose your own character or whatnot. So as you guys see here, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, so with me though, I'm going with a custom character because it's my story. It's not about a pre-made story, it's my story. Am I right or am I wrong? But it's like any other Alcott game. You have the choices of it doesn't matter what usually you can add like custom, what do you call it, like portraits or whatnot, or you can use default. So I'll be using default. Let's check out the faces here. Ooh, so is that based off the face? Okay, that's interesting. I like that. That's actually based off their portraits, based off what kind of face you want to go with, or your character. I mean, let's go. Let's say 13. 13's fine. Bobito. Ooh, the thick mother bust there. I'll go with Mr. Thickness. I mean, that's pretty much my body. I literally am that thick. All right, hair though. Okay, so it's that hair type there. So let's check out the hair types. Most games don't know how to really do hair that too well. Like this is like example as a black guy. I mean, this is like there's only like 2 black hairstyles here that I can see, maybe 3. But this is 40k. They had 40,000 years to get hairstyles going. Just saying. Okay, cool. So you can't zoom in for the eyebrows here. Oh my god, this is little like anime eyebrows there. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, look, I'm not gonna be looking at these eyebrows for too long. Okay, tattoos. Or what are these, different pages of tattoos or? Oh, I get it. Okay, so it's like one, and you got one on the side of the head here, like there. Yeah, I get it now. Oh, those are scars. If only they would have said it's the scars here. Okay, augmentations. Those are some pretty cool augmentations, but this one's actually pretty baller. Augmentation 2, though. E. Okay, this is pretty cool. I might go with this one here. Let's check out the other cell. Nice jaw. What happened to your jaw, bro? What happened to your nose? Okay, yeah, these augmentations are wild. Well, I really can't see that augmentation because that's like in the very back of your head. Okay. This is like the whole entire skull, like this, your whole entire frontal skull. Yeah. Okay, I'll go with this one here.
We have purified the battlefield of the enemy's taint. Engage the engines.
All right, pragmatic, I like that. Homeworld. What kind of character do I go with here? Let's take a look and see. Do I go with a melee focus? Which is, looks like Death Road is more so. Willpower, intelligence. Strength, -5, strength, high world. Fellowship, Forge world. Intelligent, toughness. Imperial world. These features are would be out there. Let's see. At the original advancement. Ready to serve. Doing my part. It has no character. No other character in the party has the same archetype. First use abilities from this archetype minus cost 1 AP list. Better die for the Emperor. With character under 40% wounds. Imperial world characters gain plus 10% bonus. All characters use all. Okay, I mean, the perception here never stops shooting. Each time Fortress world character kills an enemy, they gain plus 10 stacks of never stop shooting at the end of their turn. Their stacks never stop shooting. Percentage chances first attack around will be cost 0 AP. I kind of like that. It's not too bad. So, what is willpower in terms of this game? Reflects character's ability to withstand horrors of the warp and terrors of space, dreadful corona. Since the high willpower allows characters to exert control over a crowd or interrogate a heretic. It also increases chances of resisting negative mentals and psychic powers. Okay. Okay. Agility in terms of this game here. Let's see, initiative. Let's see, agility, makes the character's quickness and reflexes. Okay, so it improves the character's initiative, dodge chance, and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge reduction is equal to that half of the agility. It also fixes demolition skill. Ooh, it's actually kind of hard to kind of think about what to go with right now. I might go with Forge World though for the intelligence. Because it deals with, I guess, warp-based abilities, measurement of the character's acumen, reason, and knowledge. It also affects the lore Imperium, lore warp, and lore Xenos, logic, Medicaid, and also. So yeah, we'll go Forge World. Okay, so Forge World characters gain plus 10 int, bonus critical chance. Gain, I think that's agility 2, MP, bonus dodge, locomotion system, sub-skin armor. Forge World's gain plus 10 both. Go for locomotion system. Here we go. Was I a Astro Militarum commander, commissar, prime lord, ministrum priest, navy officer? So I'm honestly just looking at the characters right now. Noble, sanctioned psyker. If I go psyker, I may have to change. I would need to know if psyker deals with intelligence, which is what I'm guessing here. So this might be fine here. So sanctioned psychic biomancer. Biomancers specialize in manipulating biological energy and process the power of their minds. They are masters of the flesh, leading to shape and influence their own physical forms according to their will, as well as those allies of biomancy. Iron arm features enfeeble, invigorate, metabolic. Ooh. So this is pyro or psyker pyromancer. Let's see, diviner, perfect timing. It's an area that lasts to the start of the psyker's next turn. All allies in the area gain plus 2 psyker psi rating and dodge. Ooh. Telepath, dominate. Target of most passive willpower penalty, or the next turn they will have to spend all their movement points to move as close as possible to the psyker. Oh wow, this is telepath is just mind fucking. Purge Soul, heal psyker rating plus X is damage increased by 50% against the target Xenos. All right, you know, let's go Sanctioned Psyker Pyromancer. I'm guessing later on we'll be able to learn all this anyways. So, Lord, upon solving this here with powerful physically active Xeno artifact, you manage to destroy the creation of countless enemies of humanity. Lord Xenos embraces knowledge of alien species known to the Imperium. Illustrious Glory, Persuasion +5, and Coercion. Go with Illustrious Glory because Persuasion's just broken. Persuasion is broken in like any game. Let's be honest there. All right, so this is the Grim Hours. This is debuffs here. I had to get it like some type of debuffing. All right, so Brand of Shame, Awareness. This is Perception. Encompasses the subconscious ability to react to things that the conscious mind may not perceive. Awareness allows the character to notice traps, cleverly hidden objects, and secret passages. Shame. Let's see, Logic. Makes character more argument. Let's see. Rational arguments more convincing, allows to notice any logical inconsistencies in other people's words. Also, it helps operate the cogitators more efficiently, may access to new dialogue options. Let's go with Awareness. Archetypes here. All right, so okay. So they choose the archetype. See the description. You can only choose one of the first tier archetypes at this moment. So there's Operative. So let's see here. Let's read this. Master of ranged weapons, quickly able to assume an advantage position from where they start and okay, so basically soldier there. Co-op with the okay, and an operative uses intelligence and its perception to find and exploit weaknesses in defenses. Okay, so this is a choice here. So I'm thinking of the operative soldier right now. Your willpower and fellowship to improve combat capabilities of their allies, learning them to greater threats of the battlefield. Core extra turns, single target buffs, and rescuing allies momentum. Yeah, this is the buffer for sure. Warrior, it's a war, so it seems like a melee. Combat, yeah, melee weapon power is capable of dealing high damage. Okay, so operative, you have choice go to Grand Stretch, Assassin, Bounty Hunter, Master Tactician, Exemplar, Vanguard, Tactician. Okay. I think I'm good now. Characteristics. Okay, so I got 30 points to spend. So we already get points in intelligence and also toughness, so we'll drop this to 40. I'll help the fellowship a little bit. Agility. Bringing that up. We're not going to focus on... I'll put a point to weapon skill. Weapon skill deals with parry attacks, melee attacks. In case I have to get into some type of melee combat, that's fine with me. And then toughness. Alright, so my frigate, sword class frigate. Exile the Calamentard. Apex Predator. Servant of His Glory. No, I like that name. We'll go with that. Alright, my name. Alright. I like that name, Malachi. Hold on. Ooh, I was about to give out my own name, but Malachi sounds really nice right now. I gotta lie. Malachi Traventus. There we go. The glory of the Empire.
Place for contemplation.
Okay, you're in dialogue. Here you can... Okay, talking about dialogue choices. Okay.
Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Truly awe-inspiring. Frankly, such excess can be tiring at times. All spaciousness luxury is laughable. It's laughable pretense. It is enough to make one think the architects meant to compensate rather than to glorify. Have we met? Truly an awe-inspiring sight. There we go.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life to the master of humanity.
Okay.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias, at your service.
All right.
I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
My name is Malachi Treventus.
My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencias, scion of a blessed Rogue Trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora.
Yeah.
It required no small effort on the part of a ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
Oh, well, you have a curious side of Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities? Probably like a spy, most likely.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies.
Yep, thought so. Yep.
Who serve the interests of House von Valencias. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Okay, yes, I'm on the Rogue Trader here, so there's other candidates?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
I think you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
I like the voice act so far. It's not bad.
The Lord Captain and Master Egelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
All right. Okay, so I'm guessing it's right. Yep, left click. Left click. You got aim speed, y'all. Whew. Yeah, so we gotta follow it. You know what they need to do in these days is like make a button that says like if you click on them, you know, they'll just auto follow. Interactable objects. Some objects in the game can be interacted in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects. Others will transfer the character to the neighboring locations or launch small events. These icons become available when your character is standing close enough to interact with the object. Okay, hold tab and highlight. Ah, just like this. Okay. So when we were here, we mass a conference table, obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value aboard a voice ship. Yep, anybody that's green you can interact with. Just in case, hold on, y'all. Okay, so what I did was I turned down the music volume, but I turned up the master volume. Okay. Who is? Okay, they're praying up there. Okay, now where did he go? Is this him right here? Yep, there he is.
I always keep my options open.
All right, here we go. Oh, fancy cutscene.
One of the von Valencias trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
I hope we get more cutscenes like this throughout the game.
What's happening?
I'm just like, don't just sit there to take your death, though.
Just make the spoils.
Okay, you have been ambushed. The battle begins. To survive this grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds. Fight for your life. These hints and stories will familiarize you with the combat system of 40k Rogue Trader. But okay, complete. All right, so you have been ambushed. Battle. Okay, so pistol shot. Okay, I see the HP bar. It's gonna probably one shot this guy. Ooh, they have 30 HP. Okay, all battles in the game are turn-based. Take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can attack, move, or use their abilities. So yeah, this is basically like Baldur's Gate. Movement points determine how far a character can move on their turn. One MP corresponds to one cell on the battlefield. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2. At the beginning of each turn, the movement points are restored to their maximum value. Okay, so straight, left, right, down, 1 point, diagonal, 2 points. Okay, this is your point system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Okay. So, yep. Boom this way diagonally. So I'll have to, let's check out my abilities first. Ignite, target suffers. Oh, now what's my range here?
On it.
Okay, so that was an action. When you're ready to end your turn, press space or click the end turn button. Okay. No, I'm digging this right now. Operative targets the enemy within 10 cells. Operative target immediately gains, but I can still move though. So, oh no, wait. Okay, yeah, I can still move.
Don't let your guard down.
Okay, now this is your action points. To make attacks and use abilities in combat, a character must spend action points or AP. The total is displayed in the panel at the bottom of the screen. Every attack or ability has certain AP costs associated with it. The number of squares next to the icon's attack actions and other abilities indicate the AP costs. I think each character's turn, their AP are restored to maximum value. Okay, do attack, left click, single shot. Okay, yeah, I've got that here. So it's gonna cost 1 AP.
I won't compromise my principles.
But I'm out of range right now.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Yeah, see, I'm out of range, so yeah. X out of that here. So that means I need to move diagonally.
I'm ready for whatever comes. I won't stand for it.
Okay, no. Okay, how much? So if I were to analyze. Okay, reloads. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and my turn then.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
That's the key word there, it should. Okay, go ahead. Oh, I'm ready for this, y'all. Okay, since I've learned a lot from the previous iterations, spread out. No one is allowed to enter the premises.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own.
I will not, buddy.
It's just at the end of this corridor.
Alright, so they want me to go by myself? That's crazy. But I'm scared. I don't want to. Why me? Okay, so, oh, I like this little map here. Okay, let's do it.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Battle tank reclaimed, restored, and grace of the God Emperor, first to breach capital walls. So much death. If I see you raise your head again, I'll hand you over to the tech priest for service. Wow.
I always have a backup plan.
No, what's this crystal here? A gray, let's see, a green crystal with white veins. A low hum. I didn't finish reading that. Well, hum can be heard coming from the artifact. Interesting.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is the area here, just to make sure. Well, actually, no, this is where we came from, actually. Or where I came from, right? Let me see. Yeah, I won't do that door. Shit, I'm not for sure. Let's go over here.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, no, it's not the. Okay, so I was going the right way because he did say it's at the end of this corridor.
Let us know, Dordle.
Okay. I want to keep searching and make sure. Jack Enforcer.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. Is it still here? The goblin knows the tech priest. Here we go. So I wasn't going the right way initially. Alright. This is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide, practically an admission to heresy. Theodora, then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with the Eon the Sixth? Edabrad. I'm here to speak with the Lord Captain. What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversation in such fashion? I give that permission to those something of substance to say, let us see if it will work. This is Malachi, the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward, Malachi. Consider this hypothetical situation, Eon the Sixth. A new world on the fringes of the Corona's expanse, high seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heritable underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question is to you: what would you do in this poison, with this poison treasure? Lord Zeno succeeded. Okay, so I'll tell you if you succeed or not. There are ways to confirm whether this is happening on Aeon 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but we'll give us the answer. Thorough but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years, yet you speak of several. Because I am a psyker. Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne, or do you, Malachi Treventus, suggest that we use heretics who are an offense? I'm sorry, I'll say that somewhere. Who are an offense to the God Emperor's light. It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in presence of his faithful servants. We're both servants of the God Emperor, and Lady Theodora does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds? Ema Hislock, not all our peace, Malachi. I suggest you familiarize yourself with the fact before you sorely. Eldrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on his ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview. I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence is such a profound effect on me that I will forget the time. Interesting. Very interesting. So Malachi Treventus, why are you here? Was not you who sent for me? There are questions that I had to answer. I did not. Let's go with this first. You have exceeded the opening that was offered to you on a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, licks bitterly, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my invoice came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valatius Massimo of Sakaris. Oof, that's a mouthful. I am rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by most sacred relic, the warrant of trade, kept abroad this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light, where powers of wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whoever I find past the bounds the explored void. Every world I discover, along with there is to find, thereon resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could ever dream about amassing. And you, Malachi, are one of those with Von Valatius blood in their veins and rightful to claim this inheritance when the hour comes. I'm ready to take on this sacred purpose. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came abroad hours before the warp jump and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. A blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may prove useful, if not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of the closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can be at times too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Volkdir served me for many years before he made his mistake. Did I hear that correctly? The master whispers beneath you? His kinship to me is most distant as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Valatius, even if he avoids using it publicly as such. Strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is close to him. Volkdir's performance, his current role is satisfactory, or it used to be at least. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask a question now? I have some time before Navigator gives a signal, initiate the worship translation out of the warp. My presence is required on the bridge. Yeah. Where is your ship headed? The Rycat system, the domain of the rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Only 3 rogue traders exist in the Cronus expanse, and each of them possess resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valatius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykard on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet surprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now it is not the time. Okay, what are my current responsibilities? Observe, learn, absorb. It'll take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you, as I did for Edelrod. Until that time comes, consider yourself my side. So it's already confirmed that she's basically just going to die pretty soon. Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel in your position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you, as I did Edelrod. Until the time comes, consider yourself at my side or aid. All right, no more questions. In that case, I shall head to service report on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, the new rises protect the new blood. It is possible that the chances to prove your worth may present itself sooner than it may have been anticipated. What an attack! So I was gonna say, can we okay, all combatants act in turns in their order to determine an initiative roll. The order of turns is displayed on the left side of the screen from the bottom top. The character at the very bottom goes first, and one of them goes on. The Theodora, then okay, I'm in the middle of that. Okay. Protect me. I'm the new blood.
One fewer to a tongue.
Nice cleave. Ooh, triple. That was a triple right there.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, is that so? All right, cover. Yeah, so for the cover system here.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Oh, okay, so if I use this, I can't use the ignite ability. And this has a. Yep, so that becomes great. So that was like the main action there. Thinlize my enemy. So, just make sure that does here. The operators have targets when the enemy is on 2,000 meters, and the target immediately gains +3 exploit. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let me see exploits here. The operator hits the target with the exploit stack. The attack deals +5 perception bonus, more damage to the target, also electricity. So I need to do this first and then do it. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, these guys have storage terrain. Dodge, okay. Okay, parry. Broken.
How'd you like this?
Broken. Okay.
I took care of this one.
Okay.
My ears are ringing.
Yo, that's crazy.
Who, if not me?
Yep, that was a miss. Think that was coming. Oh, that took all my movement points. Okay, so that just that alone. Okay. 12 cells, that would be like. Interesting.
I've suffered worse.
I want her gun.
One to a target.
Have it cleave? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a part two.
Reduce
Holy crap. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. Mort, take a thing with you. Clear path to the transport line. Do not let the single Horthun survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum bursts onto the deck. Not bad. I see many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of the warp travel. Okay. So what is happening in this incident with the rampaging servitors may be connected to what is transpiring now. Possibly, quite likely. We will investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartments and try to assess the situation. What are your orders? Mort has gone ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him. See if the arch militant requires aid. Okay. So if I saw him, he went back this way. I'll let catch up to him. Okay, so this bridge is up. Let's head this way then.
Keep your wits about you.
Keep your wits about you. Oof. That poor guy. Oh, okay, never mind. That was okay. That was an enemy. Okay. Thank Providence that you're alive and well. Mort, always the time. Coonrad, the moment we finish chasing the rift draft around the deck, you show up. always, just after the fighting's done, you could set your chrono by it. Mort, pull yourself together. What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We are all done here. I'll report right away. Who are these guys, traitors here? Theodora. Master whispers what is happening on my ship. The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and who they serve? I have not yet received word from the Ingeniarum regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago. Now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Vox cast in the lower bays are the one-way heretical gibberish. That madmen have already reached the officer's deck. Suggests that this outrage is planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny. We must provide immediate assistance to those still on the middle decks. Perhaps we might be able to stop this from spreading. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. I have means to do both at once. Edelrod, where is he? I must know if he is unarmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his warp movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18. Blasted. Master whispers. Find Edelrod immediately. Seneschal, locate TS and the Sister of Battle. Both remain on my side. Archmilitant with me. I must go to my study. It appears we might have encountered heretics along the way. If I may, Lord Captain, transition deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelrod back, I can use some support. After all, I am not as adept directly at confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed Archmilitant, and taking into consideration Edelrod's psyker powers. By the Archmilitant, discover whereabouts of the air. Okay. Oh, okay. We're still in this. Okay. Then it's settled. Malachi, find Edelrod and bring him here in whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to the restricted compartments of any personal chambers in the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? No, I speak cheese language. There you go. I should do everything in my power. Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your head if you fail. Is that clear? No, wow, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. I actually literally just got cussed out. Okay. Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk. Do you have the proper gear? I shall make you lead way. Of course you will. Lady Theodore would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs, but that is no longer relevant. Whoa! I promise you, a special destiny Malachi is time to fulfill it. Okay, I got backstabbed. That's crazy. Wow. Wow.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
What is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my masters sent me for. The warrant of trade.
What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
Are you psychopaths against Volktia? Close your eyes, try to focus, and then you feel a touch of something sharp. With the gear somehow sensed a shift in the warp and delivered a pre-enter strike. Oh, skill test dialogue. So one available dialogue options requires making a skill test. Unlike with passive tests, which are made automatically, in this case, you can decide whether or not to select the option, which consequence will depend on the result. Associate test. Okay, so we're gonna basically, right here, voice in your head, get out. I'm not your puppet. Oh no. Oh no, don't do it. One of the available dialogue options requires a skill test. I'm like, okay, now this is a skill test. Look back. Attack use 45, 84% chance of gain 23, so that succeeded. Okay. Look for anything that's like a weapon. Look around, finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. Chamber album completely empty. Look back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Examine the Sentinel. Alright, push your another Sentinel's ball in.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Who is this?
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valencius. Do you require assistance?
Oh, yes. Yes, Sentinel. Traitor threatened my life and secured the warrant. Hell yeah.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
So I guess it's in his head. Whoa.
Well, there is still another way.
Whoa, that was actually hectic. Okay, check the warrant in chamber. The warrant chamber has opened its doors. Dynasty air. It is time to make sure that the warrant trade is safe. Okay, yeah, let's do it then. Yeah, no, this is great. Okay, so let's interact. Okay, this thing. Let it be known by my obeying the two words of the document, I appoint this person to be bearer of the warrant trade, to be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk to bravely in darkness, unite, to triumph over the nightmares of told, body of the fated, walk to study the roads of thorns, to paint to greatness. Oh, that's a mouthful.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Hey. What madness happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Alright, I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. So journal here. As the game story unfolds, you'll see notifications at the top of the screen indicating that the status of the current objective has been updated and that new information has been added to your journal. You can open the journal by pressing J or clicking the mouse button on notification. Journal entries help you keep track of the current events and guide your character on the journey and quests and tasks, tracks progress in the main story. You can find information about any quest you have accepted, the current status. You use the journal. Okay. All right. So guys, while we're here, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this part right here because I don't want to keep this under an hour, and I think that's best for at least for the beginning of the section here. But for you guys who enjoyed this part, definitely consider liking and subscribing. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell down below to be notified on any of the future parts of the series are here. Last but not least, if you guys want to, definitely consider becoming a Patreon or a channel member where you guys can gain early access to my new series. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for support and all that you guys do. Peace out. Much love, Brady. Have a good one, y'all.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.